Hello, you guys. I wanted to come on to give you some notes on distributive property really fast. So one side of your paper, we've got notes on distributive property, and on another side, we've got problems to work through along with a graphic organizer. So whatever's on the outside of the parentheses needs to be distributed to everything that's on the inside of the parentheses. A here is being distributed to B. A times B gives us AB, and A is also being distributed to positive C. So A times positive C gives us AC. This times this gives us that, and this times this gives us that. All right, next we've got A times B, and that's going to give us AB. Now we have A times minus C. Remember that minus sign is the same as adding a negative. So this is like saying A times negative C. A positive number times a negative number is going to give us a negative, which is why this AC is behind a subtraction sign. So positive times positive gives us positive, positive times negative is going to give us that minus or negative. Now here we don't have any numbers that are being distributed. We have the operation that's being distributed. Positive times positive, positive times positive still gives us positive, okay? Now here we've got A minus B plus C, or A minus the sum of B and C. This minus sign needs to be distributed to everything that's on the inside of the parentheses, and that changes our sign. A is standing alone, it's still the same, but our minus is being multiplied by the B. So it's almost like saying minus 1 times B gives us a minus B. Minus 2 or negative, not 2, excuse me, minus 1 or negative 1 times C gives us negative C. So the subtraction sign is what was distributed to everything inside, which changed their signs. Now here we've got a positive being distributed to a positive, so our sign stays the same, and a positive being distributed to a negative. Positive times a negative, it's going to give us a negative product. So A plus B minus C, that's going to stay the same. That one's very similar to this one. Whenever you're distributing just a positive sign or a plus sign, that doesn't really change your problem at all. Now here we've got a minus sign that's being distributed to everything inside, and that will change our problem just a bit. So again, A is by itself in front of everything, so it doesn't necessarily get distributed. Now the minus sign, or the negative 1, is being distributed to the B. Negative 1 times B gives us negative B. And negative 1 times negative C, negative times a negative, it turns into a positive. So this A minus the difference of B and C turns into A minus B plus C.